anything can be taken from you in the blink of an eye, that you're not ready for it. Like, none of us were ready to not go back to school. And I think that that's something that we all have to accept, is that we're not going back to school, but it's something that we can learn from.
I can feel the wind on my neck, trying to tell me something.
And let's begin tonight with breaking news at 5 o'clock. All Indiana schools are now going to stay closed the rest of this school year.
Just keep stacking. So much in my head, too much to keep count. Watch it pile up as it brings me down. I just keep stacking. So I'm swinging. Oh.
I wouldn't get to see all of my friends and teachers.
I was more upset that when I found out they canceled school, that knew that they were canceling softball season.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty disappointing. I think that's kind of like the best word for this time. Like,
I kind of expected it, but didn't want to accept it.
I was definitely upset because I realized that I wouldn't get to see my friends and fellow classmates before we graduate.
Shocked, and I was like, oh wow, we're really doing this.
My heart was broken.
I was actually asleep when I found out. My sister woke me up and she was very frantic and said that we weren't going back, and I just kind of sat up and just stared off, thinking about everything that I had just lost.
Knowing that my last time there, like, I didn't know that that was my last time that I was going to be there as a student and with all my friends. And
Definitely looking forward to prom. I already got my dress.
Senior skip day, the senior prank at the end of the year.
Definitely prom and that kind of stuff. I went last year and it was really fun, but it's always different when you're a senior.
Obviously graduation, which I don't really know. It's like still kind of up in the air if we're gonna have it or not, but.
Well, first of all, I was supposed to go on a band trip to Disney World over spring break, and that got canceled.
Well, I was looking forward to the activities that the school is going to have for the seniors and get to see your friends for like the last time before you go to college.
Being there, because my first semester, I was in and out of the doctors a lot. Also, I had a back surgery in January, so I was out of school for 2 weeks.
Track being one of them, I was looking forward to doing the spring concert with my choir class. I was definitely looking forward to graduating.
As of right now, we're still planning to have my open house. It's set for June 6th. I don't know if that's going to happen.
So I was talking to my dad about it, and I was like, well, rumor has it that we're not having a graduation ceremony, like we're not walking across the stage. And my dad said, I don't care what I have to do, you're going to walk across something. Whether I have to line the truck beds up and flip the tailgates down, you'll walk across something.
I've kind of talked to my family about it, and we're like, we definitely still want to do something, like, even if it's right up to the end of summer, like some kind of a open house and just celebration thing.
I don't even know. I mean, I think that, like, that's going to be probably one of the most heartbreaking parts, is if we don't get graduation and if we don't get to all be together for one last time.
I honestly don't know. No one knows, since, we don't want to do like a big group or anything.
I'm getting a sign that we're putting out in my house saying, like, congratulations, class of 2020.
My mom, she's devastated because, she was really excited. And I was excited too, but at the same time, we have to do what we have to do. We need to stay safe and everything. So, but yeah, we were just gonna do a little drive-by ceremony thing.
I don't know, I'm just gonna miss seeing teachers and students every day. I feel like that's something I took for granted, like the time that we got to spend together. I just always thought I would see them the next day until the end of the year would come, and then we'd get to say our goodbyes. But now we don't know what's going to happen. So it's just all up in the air. It's weird.
I mean, it was really weird. We had our last day of school and nobody knew it. And we all just kind of, like, I remember the bell rung, we just heard the announcement that, like, we'll be off. I think then it was, like, until April 6th. Like, it wasn't even that far. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, bye, guys. Like, I said bye to a few people, but I really just, like, walked down the hallway, like, out to my car. Like, it was, nothing was special about it.
At my school, I was a peer tutor for students with disabilities like Down syndrome and autism, and I think just like loving on those kids and giving back in that way is something I'm definitely gonna miss and definitely took for granted.
Routine, I'd have to say. My sleep schedule is so messed up now. I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m., getting up at 11.
I think mainly my band, like being in the band, because there were sometimes like at practices and everything, it was like exhausting, but like right now I would just give anything to have like one more rehearsal.
I don't know, just like experiencing high school, because like when you're in high school, people are like, I just want to get out, I want to graduate and move on, and then like as soon as that's like taken away from you, you're just like it's gone, like it's done.
I would just like to tell my class that I am thankful for the memories that we've been able to make.
Thank you for the memories, whether it was walking through the hallway, whether it was walking into the doors, we were on a field trip, whether we were just sitting in a parking lot talking or hanging out. Thanks for the memories and all the special moments I had in class with you guys.
Say stuff about how I'm proud of us for like getting through this and banding together and responding the way that we are, because really it's a pretty negative time, and I've just more than negative stuff, I've just seen a lot of positive stuff.
The last thing I think I would tell everybody is just like, I think the obvious, I would give a thank you, say thank you to everybody, because regardless of like how close we were, I think everybody in my class has made some kind of impact on me in one way or another.
I think maybe we can't dwell on what has been, but rather focus on what can be.
The main thing that I would want to tell them would be thank you. I think, saying thank you to everybody is probably the best thing that I could say. Either that or I just cry.